H1B and H4 Visa 2025. What exactly is hidden behind this sudden storm? Imagine a moment when everything is going exactly according to your plan. You prepared your documents months in advance. You have the employer letter in hand. The DS-160 form is submitted with the confirmation sitting in your email. The biometric appointment is completed. And only one last step remains, your visa interview. The SAM interview that decides whether you can return to your job, your home, your children, your routine life or not. You have already booked your flight tickets, made plans to meet relatives, and informed your parents that you'll be returning to the US in just a few days. And then suddenly, an email arrives, just a short message. Your appointment has been rescheduled. New date? You find out it's 2 months later, 3 months later. In some cases, even 6 months later. That one email puts your carefully planned life on pause, as if someone grabbed the remote and froze your entire world. Right now, thousands of H1B and H4 applicants in India are feeling exactly this way. People who came home only for a short vacation are now unable to return to America. Their employers are worried because work has stalled. Their children are missing school in the US. Their rent, EMIs, bills, everything is running, but they are stuck in another country. People are filled with confusion, panic, and anxiety. Because the appointments were not just rescheduled, they were pushed months ahead without any warning. Everyone wants to know, why? Why was such a massive number of appointments suddenly cancelled from mid-December until the end of the year? And the real reason behind it is as shocking as it is revealing about the true face of today's digital world. The actual reason has come out. America has suddenly implemented a new, extremely strict security screening protocol. Earlier, this deep verification was used mainly for F1 students and a few cultural exchange visa categories. But now skilled workers, H1B holders, and their families, meaning H4 dependents, will also go through the SAM intense scrutiny. This is not routine checking. This is a deep investigation of your entire digital identity. Now the officer doesn't just look at your documents. They evaluate your social media accounts, your online activity, your posts, your political opinions, even your comments. What did you write on any topic in the past? Whom did you follow? Which meme did you share? In which discussions did you participate? What is your digital behavior like? Can any of your posts in any way be considered a potential threat to US national security? From a small tweet to an old Facebook rant, now everything can factor into your visa eligibility. Because of this sudden and major change, consular officers now have to spend many times more effort on each applicant than before. Since social media data has to be evaluated manually, the daily interview capacity has dropped to less than half. And the immediate effect was this: almost all H1B and H4 interview slots from mid-December to the end of the month were cancelled at once. Thousands of appointments were pushed months ahead, and applicants were given a clear warning not to show up at the embassy on their original appointment date because they would not be allowed entry. The date the system gives you, that is the only valid date. The embassy even stated, if you have received an email that your appointment has been rescheduled, your previous date is now legally invalid. This situation created a kind of silent chaos. Many people had come to India for just a 2-week vacation, expecting to get a new visa stamp on their passport and return comfortably. Some had come to drop off their parents. Some had arrived for stamping before joining a new job. Some had come for weddings. But an appointment suddenly moving 6 months ahead means you cannot return until your new visa interview date is completed. This is not just an inconvenience, it is directly impacting people's earnings, jobs, homes, and their children's education. The biggest problem is that the US has now implemented another rule. An H1B worker can no longer go to a third country like Canada or Singapore for stamping. You must get your stamping done only and only from your home country. Meaning, if India's slots are full or getting rescheduled, you are mandatorily stuck in India until your turn comes. Earlier, people would escape travel crisis using Canada Dropbox or Singapore stamping. But now that loophole has been permanently closed. Immigration attorneys are reporting that thousands of scheduled interviews in Hyderabad, Chennai, Mumbai, and Delhi suddenly disappeared. Many professionals say their appointments were pushed ahead by 5 months without any warning. This sudden change is not just an operational issue, but part of a massive security overhaul that was quietly implemented. Reports indicate that such administrative processing can often stretch for months, and people keep struggling with uncertainty. They cannot return to America, nor can they afford to stay in India indefinitely. This situation is not just about paperwork or background checks, it is also about psychological pressure. Many H1B workers are now genuinely afraid that some old political comment, a misunderstood joke, a meme, or a heated debate might delay their visa. Digital footprints never disappear, and now those SAM footprints are directly affecting applicants' lives. One engineer said, "Feels like I have to clean half my internet life before going for stamping." The embassy is now clearly telling applicants that their social media settings must be public. Officers must be able to access their accounts. Your identity must be consistent across every platform. Your behavior must be neutral and non-controversial. Any kind of questionable content can push your case into administrative processing, and that means months of waiting. You cannot argue. You cannot appeal. You cannot fast-track it. Your case just goes into review, and all you can do is wait. The biggest collateral damage of this entire mess is Indian IT professionals. The people who are the backbone of American tech companies, the people who run the US economy in AI, cloud, fintech, and cybersecurity. Today, those SAM people are going through the worst phase of uncertainty. Many employees are in a situation where their leave has ended, the employer is calling them back, but they cannot legally return because they do not have a valid stamped visa. Many families have been separated, husbands stuck in India, while the wife and children struggle alone in the US. Legal experts are openly saying that this is the biggest visa disruption in many years. And this disruption is not just about a few weeks or months, it's a sign of the future. America is taking immigration in a new direction. Strict security, detailed digital verification, and slow processing. A direction in which even skilled workers will have to face the SAM deep scrutiny as students. Now the question is, what will happen next? Is this temporary or permanent? Signals indicate that this is just the beginning. In the coming time, digital identity will become as important as a physical passport. Your online personality, your digital history, your opinions, your associations, these will determine your mobility. Immigration is no longer a game of documents. It has become a game of data. And data never lies. Or rather, data never forgets. At this moment, immigration experts are giving one major piece of advice. Travel only if it is absolutely necessary. If you are planning to come to India for stamping, the old method, take a 2-week trip and return to the US, is no longer practically possible. Keep your social media clean, avoid any controversial discussions, do not publicly share political opinions, keep privacy settings open, and maintain a clear and consistent identity across all platforms. Most importantly, if your appointment has been rescheduled, do not go to the embassy on your old date. You will not be allowed entry, and you may face additional trouble.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.